Assalamu alaikum, my dear student. You are welcome to my online class today in the month of victory, 16th in the month of victory, December 2020. Today I will discuss for you an interesting lesson, two part. We will discuss an interesting story, and before going to the text and going to the story, I will tell you the synopsis in brief before you that I told you in my previous class. In part 1, I discussed my previous part of the story. You will see in my previous class. This is a story of luncheon written by William Somerset Maugham, taken from English first paper textbook. Today, I will discuss before you the second part. Before going to our lesson, we will see some important things. You are welcome. Okay, now we are ready to go to our lesson. It is a story of a writer and a lady admirer. You know, I discussed it in my last class. The writer wrote a book. That means he was the author of a book. A lady admirer read one of his books for the first time and wrote to the writer praising him. And getting the letter, the writer replied to the lady for the first time, thanking her. And for the second time, the lady admirer also wrote another letter to the writer, praising him. And side by side, the writer also replied of the second letter and invited the lady guest to a restaurant. The name of the restaurant was Flowers, where France senator had their lunch there. Now, this is the story, and the story we will see what happens in the story. We will see in detail to the text. Now, we will go to the text. Introduction. This is Mohammed Shah lecture in English, first student Anowara college. I have been working here as a lecturer in English. It is a class for 11 and 12. English first paper, topic the lesson, time for English. Now, our today's topic, our today's topic is a patient. You can see the picture. In my last class, you also saw the picture, unit 5, lesson 2, food preparation and eating habits and measures. Now we will see some learning outcomes. You also saw in my previous class learning outcomes. These are by the end of the lesson, we will be able to number one to talk about the pictures that will increase your speaking skill. Number two, talk about food habits. You can talk about yourself in about the food habits. Next, learn new word meanings. You will be also able to learn the new word meanings. Know the effects of verbality, and then you can write a paragraph on food habits that will increase your writing skill. Another, read the text and find out information that will increase your reading skill, increase the power of your reading skill. Then, now, we will see some word meanings. Before going to the text, we have to know some new word meanings. Then we will find in the story. Word meaning, there is number one, anticipate. There is the word is a verb, and the meaning is visualize or expect something to anybody. That is anticipate. Number two, perhaps. This is a verb. Probably or possibly. That means there is some probability to get something. There is the verb. Number three, unwise. There is adjective. Honest, imprudent or inexperienced. That is unwise. That means who the word that means that has no knowledge to do something. That is unwise. Number four, proceed. That is verb, advance or continue. That is progress. That means proceeding. That means to continue something. That is proceed. This is the word or this is a verb. Number five, digestion. Digestion, that means this is a noun and S in there is in relation to have something, that means to eat something, and is the process of digestion. A process to digest something. Number six, if you see that is adjective, emotional, that means emotional is feelings, some feelings you can say. Number seven, hospitable, that is welcome or genuine. That means hospitable is adjective, and it is through it we can host somebody, or we can welcome someone that is hospitable. Number eight, amicable, that is adjective, that is friendly or that is amicable, friendly. That means it's an act that will be friendly or disturbing something. Number nine, fancy is a bar, gym or concept. That means to think or think something. That is number 10. Wave, that is wave, that is bar, so move or shape. That is to move or shape, that is wave. These are the words you should know before going to the text. And now we will go to the text, next part. We have already shown you slightly advertisement, that means summary of the story, and I have already told you today also some synopsis or summary or advertisement of the story. This is the advertisement of the story. You can see you can see in my previous class also. Next, we will go to the text part. The next part. Text portion number 06. We have already discussed for you in my previous class the text portion from 1 to 5. Now you will see portion number 606. There are many portions. There will be many portions because it's a story. You know in your text. Now we will go to the text. You can see. My heart, that means in my previous class we have shown that the writer sat in the forest with the lady and ordered for salmon fish. The salmon fish salmon has just arrived that day in the waters. This was the first salmon fish of the season that was ordered for the lady guest. And next time there is my heart sang a little, that means the heart of the writer is that means jumping, that means pulse is the beating, heart is beating. There is saying that my heart sang a little, something his heart had been sang. I knew I could not afford caviar. That means it was the time to have caviar, as the lady guest said that she will not mind if there have any caviar, and the writer frightened because he had not enough money in his pocket. Now, this is the meaning. But I could not very well tell her that, but the writer cannot tell her that the position of the writer. This is interesting. I told the waiter by all means, that means he told, that means he wanted to make the waiter understand that by all these means, that means he used all type of process to make the writer understand to bring caviar. That means not to bring caviar for myself, but for himself. I choose the cheapest dish. He choose for himself the cheapest dish. There is what type of dish on the menu, and that was a mutton chop. And that was mutton chop. I think you are honest. The lady said, I think you are honest. The lady told the writer, I think you are honest to eat meat, because the having meat is a voracious habit. So it will not wise for the writer to have meat. She said, I don't know how it can expect to work after eating everything like chop. That means the lady guest told the writer that I think how can it be possible for you to do such type work having this such type of food, that is heavy food, that is mutton chop. That is, I don't believe in overloading my stomachs. The lady said, I don't believe overloading stomach. That means she does not, that means she did not believe in overloading stomach. That means having full stomach. Then came the question of drink. Then they wanted to drink something. I never drink anything for luncheon. The lady guest said another time that I never drink anything for luncheon. That means I don't drink anything in the time of luncheon. She said, the lady said, neither boy. Instantly the writer replied, neither I, that means Amiuna. I answered promptly, that means instantly, instantly the writer answered, except white wine. But the lady said, except white wine. If you have not white wine, if you have white wine, that I will not mind. She proceeded as though I had not spoken. The lady says in such a style that the writer had not said anything. That is the question. That is now text portion number 7. You see in the Question 7. These France white wines are so light. They are wonderful for the digestion. That means the writer knew this France white wine is very light, so light, very light, and they are wonderful for the digestion. That means if anyone have this type of wine, that means his digestion power will increase. That means he can digest anything very easily. What would you like? I asked. Hospitable still, but not exactly refused. That means he also asked the woman that what would you like? That means what thing would you like? That till then the writer was hospitable to the lady. She gave me a bright and amicable flash of her white teeth. That means she gave a nice, excellent, and charming flash of her teeth. That means he gave a smile. That means a smile, an amicable smile. That means attractive smile. My doctor won't let me drink in but champagne. Another time the lady said, my doctor won't let me drink anything but champagne. Without champagne, my doctor prohibited me to drink anything in the luncheon. The lady said, that means another time she made an excuse, saying such type of sentence. I fancy I turned a triple bell. That means I fancy, I think you turn, I think I turned a triple bell. That means the writer thought himself that that means he turned into a bell. That means bell. That means that means now at that time the writer was in a deep thought. I ordered half of a bottle. The writer ordered for half a bottle. That means not full bottle, half bottle. I mentioned casually that my doctor had absolutely forbidden me to drink champagne. Side by side, the writer replied to the lady that his doctor absolutely, that means fully prohibited the writer to have any type of drink like champagne because he has not enough money to have champagne with the lady. What are you going to drink then? Water. That means the lady has asked the writer, if you do not drink champagne, what will you drink then? That at the time when I will drink champagne. That is then at the time the writer said the lady water, because if he had water, if he drank water, he would not pay anything because he had no enough money in his pocket. Number 8, question number 8, you will see. She ate the caviar. She ate caviar and she ate salmon. She talked gaily of art and literature and music. That means he talked something about art and literature and music. Art, literature and music. But I wondered what the bill would come to. But at the time when the ladies talked about art, music and culture of her country, at the time the writer thought that what would be the bill? That means he was in a mood, in a tension of bill coming. That means what will be the amount of the bill. When my mutton chop arrived, she took me quite seriously to task. That means if she rebuked the lady guest, she rebuked the writer. That means he tasked seriously to the writer. I see that you are in the habit of eating a heavy lunch. That means the writer, the lady said, I can understand that you are in the habit of having heavy lunch. I am sure it is a mistake. The writer, the lady said that it is a mistake, but you should not have such type of heavy food in your luncheon. The Leviticus replied, why don't you follow my example? The Leviticus also said, why do you not follow my example? And just eat one thing, that means you should drink one thing like me. I am sure you would feel even so much better for it. That means she also said, I am sure you would feel ever so much better for it. That means she assured the writer that you will feel better if you have very little in luncheon as me, like me. I am only going to eat one thing. That means I am going to eat only one thing in my luncheon. I say, I am only going to eat one thing. I say, as the waiter came again with the bill of fare, she whacked him aside with an airy gesture. That means when waiter came with the bill of fare, then the lady guest wanted to have another item from the waiter. That is with the gesture, with the background. Next, number 9. You can see question 9. No, I never eat anything for luncheon. Just a bit, I never want more than that. And I eat that more as an excuse for conversation than anything else. That means she again say, I don't have anything. I never anything for luncheon, just a bit. If you have anything little more, that is anything. When I gossip that in gossiping time I have to eat something, I have to have something, I have to drink something in gossiping time. He said that means the conversation time. He said to the writer. Then I think that means that not anything else. I could not possible eat anything more unless they had some of those giant asparagus. If they had not giant asparagus, I will not mind having giant asparagus. That means I should be sorry for the fat things without having some of them. If I live berries without having asparagus, that means giant asparagus, that I cannot be satisfied. I cannot be satisfied. I cannot pardon myself with if I live berries without having asparagus. This is said by the ladies. Then my heart sang, but the writer again his pulse is beating very briefly, very swiftly, very quickly, again and again. But he has, because he had not enough money in his pocket. I had seen them in the shops and I knew that they were very expensive. That means the writer saw the asparagus in the restaurant, but he knew what it is very expensive. It is very that means it is very costly. Knew they were very expensive. My mouth had often water as the sight of them. That means it is very interesting food, asparagus. When the writer heard something, heard the word asparagus, that means water, his tongue watered with his tongue filled with water when he heard the name asparagus. That means it is a very interesting. It is a very interesting food. And Madam wants to know if you have any of those giant asparagus and ask the waiter. That means the writer told the waiter that Madam wants to know if you have any asparagus. That means next question number 8. You will see, I tried with all my might to win him to say no. That means I tried my level best to make the waiter say no. Make the waiter to say no to the woman that they have no aspiragus. A happy smile appeared upon his broad, fish-like face. That means the waiter gave a fine, excellent smile to the writer. That he assured. That means the waiter assured that they had some so large, so splendid, so tender that it was a marvel. That means they had marble-like, attractive asparagus, giant asparagus. The waiter assured to the writer without having any response to the writer's thought. I'm not in the least hungry. My guest cited, but if you insist, I don't mind having some asparagus. I ordered them. That is the lady said, I'm not in the least hungry. But he said, I'm not hungry. But if the writer insists me, then I don't mind having asparagus. This type of language, the language say, I order them. That means without getting nowhere, the writer had to order for the asparagus. Aren't you going to help me? That at the time the writer, forgetting everything, he made a plan and said, aren't you going to have anything? That means, are you going to have anything more? If you want to have something or anything, I will feel your satisfaction. No, I never eat asparagus. No, aren't you going to have? Sorry, it is said by the lady. Aren't you that means the writer had only one thing, that is mutton chop. And next time the lady asked the writer that, are you not going to have anything more? No, I never eat asparagus. The writer said, though it is very interesting and it is very tasteful food, the writer knew though he knew that, but he refused to take asparagus. I know there are people who don't like them. The lady just said, I don't know. There are some why some people don't like asparagus. The fact is, you ruin your palate by all the meat you eat. The lady also said that I think you are in the habit of having heavy meat you have ruined, that means you have destroyed you taste, that means palate, that means taste by all that meat you eat, that means having meat. Next, number 11, you can see 11 portion. We waited for asparagus to be cooked. That means they, the writer and the lady just waited for the asparagus. Panic seized me, that means he was astonished and he was thinking the beloved affair. It was not a question now of how much money I should have left for the rest of the month, but whether I had enough to pay the bill. Now, in the first time, the poet, the writer, thought that he could save, if he could save some money, some coins for the next of his month. But now he doesn't think such type of thinking. He thought that if it would be possible, if it would be possible for him to pay the full bill of fare. That was the question to the writer. This is the question. The asparagus appeared before them. That means the asparagus arrived before them. They were enormous, succulent, and appetizing. This is the question. Asparagus is very tasteful and very interesting food for them. That means that is succulent, appetizing. The smell of the melt butter tickle my nostril. That means another smell of the tickled butter of the asparagus, and that is tickle. That means insist the writer's nostrils. Coffee, I said. I also asked, the writer also asked, coffee, if you have any coffee? Yes, just an ice cream and coffee. The writer said, just, yes, an ice cream and coffee. Not only coffee, an ice cream and coffee. She answered, the writer answered, I was first carrying on. That means now the writer don't care anything. What will be the bill of fare, because he hit a plan. What kind of plan? I would say in letter. I was first carrying on, so I ordered coffee for myself and an ice cream and coffee for her. Now, because he did not think anything for the bill of fare, so he ordered for himself coffee and for the lady guest ice cream and coffee. Next portion number 12. Last 12. And last portion of today. Last portion we will say, there's one thing I thoroughly believe in. She said, as she ate the ice cream, as she ate the ice cream, she said, there's one thing I thoroughly believe in. That is the thing I thoroughly believe that one should always get up from a meal feeling want to eat a little more? Are you still hungry? I'll ask Panchrukhi. That means the lady guest said to the writer that I think one should get up from, that is, one should leave his eating. Leave his eating, that means stop his eating, having such type of feeling that he can see, he can eat something more. Having such type of feeling, one should stop his eating. The religious wanted to say to the writer, I have a cup of coffee. Are you still hungry? I asked Panchrukhi. That means the writer then asked the lady, are you hungry now? That means, are you going to have anything more? Oh no, the lady said, oh no, I am not hungry. No, I am not hungry. You see, I don't eat lunch. That means, I told you that I don't have anything in lunch. That means she wanted to say that I don't have anything to lunch. I have had many things for your hospitality. I have a cup of coffee in the morning and then dinner, but I never eat more than one thing for lunch. The lady said, I have a cup of coffee. That is, she had a cup of coffee in the morning and dinner. I have a cup of coffee in the morning and then dinner. That means in luncheon, the lady guest had nothing. I never eat more than one thing for luncheon. I was speaking for you. Oh, I see. That means she does not have anything in luncheon, but for the writer, as the writer requested her for this reason, he had one or two things in luncheon. The lady guest wanted to understand, make the writer understand Now, I will discuss last portion, that is last part of the story, in my next class. Now is your homework. Very simple homework you will find there. That is, read the text very carefully to complete meaning. You should try at home to read the story at home. Okay, thank you all. Now, in my next class, I will completely discuss the whole story, the rest part and the whole story. Till then, be good, be happy. Thank you all. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.